for meteorologist Andrew Shipley right now in Matlacha, one of the many natural gems here in Southwest Florida. April is Earth Month, a time to reflect on our relationship with the planet and talk about what we can do to protect it. Here in Southwest Florida, our connection with nature includes everything from the health of our mangroves to the importance of control burns, to the ways wildlife is adapting to our changing planet. So all month long, I'll be taking you to different, somewhat remote parts of Southwest Florida to explore our connection with and our relationship to this part of our Earth. There's nothing like being outside and enjoying the sunshine on a hot, sunny day in Southwest Florida, but what makes it more bearable is the trees and environment around us. In fact, Southwest Florida leads the way when it comes to urban canopy. I came to Naples Botanical Garden to learn about the importance of such green space.
From water quality issues to structural issues. Plants are really great at doing a lot of the things that we need.
Brian Galligan, the Vice President of Horticulture at Naples Botanical Garden, says the more green space, the better. 23% of Southwest Florida is covered by urban canopy, according to a recent report from the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. Between 2013 and 2021, Southwest Florida had an increase of 4,000 acres of urban canopy, the largest net gain in the entire state, what Galligan calls a great buffer from storms.
They say they come down in storms or smash things, but the reality is they are incredible buffers for beach erosion, for suppressing wind speeds around houses. If you don't have a great buffer system of plants around, you're much more vulnerable.
A healthy urban canopy also allows the better movement of animals through the landscape.
A gated community affixed to a natural system affixed to another gated community. If there's a great canopy, wildlife moves through there. If we break down any one part of the chain of life, it falls apart. We end up having to spray more. We have invasive pest outbreaks. If you leave nature the way nature should be, with a little bit of love as well and input, nature will take care of itself.
Naples Botanical Garden advises several cities in Southwest Florida on how to improve their canopy, but all of us can play a role.
Starting smaller, putting in smaller trees, not saying I'll never see the shade of that, because the reality, a smaller tree is way better suited to an urban environment than a big giant tree that's root pruned and reduced and jammed in an area. Let a plant really acclimate itself to that area, and in no time we have another green space in a paved parking lot.
He says it's also important to have the right mix.
So the more biodiversity you can add to an area, not just one shrub that separates from your neighbor or the parking lot next to you, having multiple layers of different species and native and exotics alike. You know, you can't solve everything with just natives. There's other plants that fill niches.
And it's the urban green space that Southwest Florida has that Galligan believes makes our area so attractive to residents.
The Ferraris and the Lambos and all are great too, but beautiful plants, palm trees, the wonderful feeling of ambiance that a good rigid canopy does for you is huge.
In Naples, meteorologist Andrew Shipley, Fox 4.